cents. Because these are each between $7 and $8 a piece, and I think there's 11 here, and I've got one more that I've got to get
About
ready.
$88 or something like that.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously that's not in our budget.
Yeah. Okay.
So, give them to you or to Jason, or take them across the hall, or throw them out the window.
Well, she's kind of short-handed
Yeah,
today.
she's seeing Courtney today.
So we'll just give them to her and she'll just do it whenever
Okay.
she has time. That's those properties that we took pictures of.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And so she sent us certified letters.
And I don't know, did Josh talk to you about this resolution on the fines and assessments and all of that junk?
He said he's going to leave us copies for us to review and be on the agenda next week.
Right. So there's your copies. This is the original to sign whenever. Can you hang on to that?
Give it to her. I can't hold on to stuff. So.
God love you.
I know. I don't want to lose anything.
Can't multitask, can you?
Well, I can.
But look how neat his desk is.
That's perfect. That looks like mine.
Yeah. I can, but I don't want to lose it.
Okay, I'll go. Sure. I'll run and call her real quick. I'll be right back over.
Okay, thank you.
Gotcha.
Okay. Those one things, please don't separate those. I mean, that's bad.
Okay. Let's see your note.
Yes. Thank you.
So what you got going on?
Not much. We just got the circuit clerk fees. Our balance was $3,102 after payroll and all the bills have been paid for the week. But circuit clerk fees just came in and we got $85,149.58. And then Becky handed me these checks. It's going to be about another $33,000. So roughly we'll have about $118,000 for county general.
Is there? I thought Josh had said so. It was around 50-something thousand, 58,000.
I've got a check for $26,918, a check for $66,10.
Okay. I'll follow up with one.
Yeah. Other than that,
Does that include the highway department reimbursement?
yes.
Okay.
Tentative date, we're going to put tax bills being mailed out around 1st of July. If all goes according to Dave Fike, or Dave Coe at Fike and Fike.
What's the due dates this year?
Due dates are going to be August the 15th, first installment, October the 15th, second installment, mobile homes will be September the 15th. Alright, thanks.
See you all. 41.
And do you want to talk again about what is it? City National is going to accept those as well this year?
City National will be accepting payments. And then, of course, when we get the GovTech services online, which should go online July 1 because they'll be here June 27th to set up the machine and training. So that should be available as well.
August the 15th and then October 15th? What was the other one?
Oh, for installment dates?
Yeah.
Yes, August 15th, October 15th.
And then
Yes.
mobile home September 15th.
Yes.
And for some reason, if that's pushed back and mail out, you might have to change those dates. Or is that-
No,
you have
those
to
are pretty
give-
well set, but we
You have to give 30 days.
30 days for the installment, 60 for mobile homes, so.
But I also have a process that I have to do that I don't think anybody's taking into consideration.
Okay.
I'm trying really hard not to mess up this
Yeah,
year.
Right.
And I also have to reach out to other counties
Okay.
as well as the taxing districts to make sure. They have to sign off and then sign off again and then check it again. So I
Yeah.
mean, it's a process
Yeah, that's
and
what
I don't
Dave told
want
me
to
on the
rush
phone.
it. So
Yeah, that's what Dave told me on the phone.
if it has to be,
So we might have to push it back, but that's the I'll say
I don't
tentative
want to rush
dates.
it. That's-
Okay. So you're saying if it's not mailed out by July 15th, those dates have to be changed?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll just play it by ear and see how it works out. Sounds good. What was the due dates last year?
September and November.
Okay, so we're pushing up one month.
Well, maybe 3 weeks actually, but
Okay.
we might have, like I said,
Alright.
I was going to do it a little bit later, just push it up like a week, but we just, like I said, tentative dates are August,
'Cause it's-
September, and October.
It's difficult, you know, for people to budget, you know, if we push it up too much, you know,
That's right.
because it makes it hard, you know, to go from 12 months to 10 months or something like that, cycle. All right, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Gerald, Jeff, you have anything?
No.
Okay, just when you get those papers signed, Jason, just holler at me and I'll come by and pick them back up because I don't want those messed up. Okay,
We'll try not to.
thanks. So you're using clean pool, Jeff?
Well, I did years ago,
Yeah.
and I thought I'd try it again possibly this year.
You still salt water?
Yeah.
We still use clean pool. That's what we do. I like salt water.
Oh, I like it.
It's easier to maintain.
You just pour it in there in the beginning, is that what you do? Or throughout the year?
Yeah, we just pour it in and then with some other stuff, I can write it down. It does really good.
It's been 7, 8, 9 years since I've used it.
We found this pool service, D&D pool service, and they're amazing. They'll come open the pool.
Another 600.
But some more?
Yeah.
We take advantage of it. 2 more.
Is that on
I
her?
don't care how it goes.
$1,800, yeah.
Every time I take a picture and send it to them, they say, well, we're old cases.
Said what?
They're old cases that just finally got completed.
But I mean, why don't they hire that one?
They did.
They did. I mean, they were still, like,
these
she
are
worked back
supposed to-
on like October, November of last year.
Yes, before she got hired.
Before she got
When
hired.
they gonna be cleared? Just sign this, this is what I was doing. Another 675,
So
600,
we got some stuff that was
487.
mailed to me. I don't know if you want to fill it out or if I need to. There's that one and then this one.
Did you find those deeds over there, Jason?
No, I'm looking for it. This is old stuff of mine. I don't think it'll be enough.
That came in yesterday. As far as the deeds go, I came and looked after the meeting last week and I didn't see them anywhere.
No, what we talked about in the meeting is he was fixing to take those deeds and he was gonna revamp them and send them to FEMA and have them sign them, is what he told me, because they weren't, you know how they were messed up.
Yeah.
And he said that he was gonna have to adjust the writing or the
See that, the demo contract was supposed to spell out, you know, had any aspects.
I need to take care of this, I don't know why they sent it to you, but this, you
I can't
can't
get hold of it, but I might.
give it.
No, he asked you about that, I know that conversation, but then the deeds, he was gonna have to, the deeds, he was gonna have to correct some of the reading on it, and then send it in for them to okay it, but I thought.
Sure there wasn't any mistake.
Yeah, because there was mistakes before, he had to make sure it was okay, and then they were not okay it. So I didn't think he left anything.
I can't remember him leaving anything.
I don't remember him saying he was leaving anything.
John Coleman out there waiting.
Go ahead, trustees.
We just picked that up.
You know to be done right.
So you need to hit that, the bottom of the cord ran out. Here, it's done. Joe, what's going on?
Same old, I guess. A whole lot of new stuff.
You think at the state level being passed or looked at,
Yeah, I mean, well, it's still confusing as heck as to what's actually gonna be passed, because they're passing something as far as raising all these taxes and fees and everything to get money, you know, for the road fund, quote unquote. I don't know if it's completely passed yet or not, but got it on the docket to double the MFT rate for the state and then raise registrations and everything else, so. I guess there's no way of knowing how much is gonna filter down to us until it actually happens. Yeah, that could be a good boost for us whenever. I mean, I know raising taxes isn't probably good for anyone, but
yeah.
I guess that's the formula for generating more revenue.
Right by St. Stephen's Church, there where the stop sign was put in. Right at the basement, there's a little white house right behind it. Right there. There's a little, right behind the church there, behind the basement, there's a little white house. Right past the white house, there on Tim White's property, there's a very big tree that's coming out over that stop sign. And the little leather camp was saying that they can't get their sprayer or combine down that road. It's 14 feet high. Overhang hitting the machines. We don't know if something to be done about that. And then he said Fritz Cordy Road, whatever you go past, I don't know if you're familiar with that road and who used to live there years ago, but it's right before it turns into pavement and gravel. There's trees everything on both sides. I'm just rolling the road shut, he said. Haven't been up there to look.
You talking about Lynn thing?
He was in here this morning.
There's a lot of stuff up there for his request 3 years ago, 2 years ago. He started growing in.
Yeah, he just called this morning, and the good here, they were called me after he left. I think that's awesome.
Alright. As far as this tree here, is that on the right way or is that Tim White's tree or whatever? I mean,
I don't know. I haven't been up there. I didn't know it was an issue. He called last week and wanted me to go over with his farmhand, and I wasn't home, and I'll drive up at the bank and look at it myself. But
I mean, obviously we can trim it, but as far as getting to it, and I mean, if it's overhanging the right way, we don't really need permission, but that doesn't stop that from making whoever's street it is pretty bad.
I understand.
But either way, if we can trim it or they can trim it, either one. As far as the time frame of us getting to it, I don't know.
Put it on the list. Didn't she take it out of our building?
No, she said she wanted to take it off.
He wanted me to bring it to your attention, so there it
I
is.
hate to even say it, but we never even got a chance to get the bucket truck out to do any trimming last fall because we were so behind on everything else.
She didn't take it out of our building.
No, she
All
didn't.
the rains and everything caused washouts and
I'll be back.
trimming trees and cutting brush and all that kind of stuff. I would say it's a luxury, but it's not one of the first things that we usually attack because that's not a in most cases, it's not an emergency thing. If it's on the list, we'll get to it whenever we can.
I understand. I'll call her here next.
Can't
Give me a minute off. But I got something. Yeah, we'll call him today. Joe said he'll just meet you down there at Parish Church and we'll put that culvert in and talk to you. You can shake him up here, show him where the trees are. I wouldn't want to be on the other end of the phone doing that. I'd much rather do that in person. Will he be fired up?
Yeah.
Let him buy here one. I'm sure you can read those. Those are real legible. Don't make fun of them. Okay. It's writing fast. Then I realized I had too much to write on a small piece of paper. We'll do a little bit.
GC supplies that sign.
Yeah, it was for signs, sign posts.
Right.
And some delineator markers that I need to put on the bridge. That's what that was.
We do normal signs out there pretty good. You caught up there? You have a list, you still up?
Road signs?
Yeah, road signs.
We haven't really, we're caught up to date as far as what we've got.
Yeah, what you
And we
received.
don't have another list to her yet.
Okay, so that's good.
So there's probably a bunch of signs missing out in the county again. There always is.
It's part of it, isn't it?
But Yeah, I mean, if you have any on the list that need to be made, holler at me and let me know, and I can do it. Or get in touch with her anyway, make a list. Right now we're doing some road patching. We made some cold patch and patching holes and bad dips and bumps and things of that nature in preparation for oil and shipping. We were hoping to maybe start oil and ship maintenance sometime around the end of this month. It'll take us at least 6 weeks to do.
Joe, I went to a meeting Saturday. Set beside a guy from, I can't remember what county that is, in Tonytown. You know?
Is that Hardin?
Caldwell?
Hardin?
It may be. I thought it said like Caldwell or something.
Maybe Gallatin or Hardin.
Yeah, maybe Gallatin. And said there are 2 men. That's the whole county. But they had less than half the road we have. And all they got is a back on the graders.
That's it, huh?
Keeps them simple.
Yeah. I think he said they had a foreman.
Yeah.
I don't know what he does.
That's a pretty big county too. It's Gallatin.
I believe that's what he said. Gallatin County. They just, but you know, everybody knows if they just do the best they can and get to it when they can.
Sure wouldn't work here, would it?
I guess you do whatever you can do. I mean, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once I know more about the revenue increase, I'll let you know what I find out. Unless that's going to bleed down to us. Hopefully, it makes a difference. It'd be nice if it'd be nice if we can hire another mayor sometime. I hope that's going to be possible or not. Because, right now when we're doing this patching and everything, we can't really mow. We don't have enough guys.
That's from Jody. That's just from Jody. Jared, I didn't pick up.
No.
It's just one of those things. So, yep, holler at me if you need anything. And that, I'll see y'all later.
Okay, thank you, Joe.
Good.
Come on up, Chad. Get to go in front of Brian? Yes. Definitely. Yeah. Always.
He just gave me this one for that, so he gave me the credit with, they had sent an updated one just, yesterday.
Oh, it was $4
Doing,
finance charge.
yeah, they've added that onto it, so it would be, updated one. Instead of, they want to do a claim on this.
Just do the updated one. Yeah, Coleman called me last week and asked me if I knew anything about that one. I said, no, I don't know nothing about it. He said, I was never talking to put it on your
For
desk.
sprinkler systems.
Yeah.
I looked all through the files and I couldn't find where we had ever gotten it. So.
One thing, I was looking at, as far as one thing from, Office Depot, what they're doing, we do have a balance, and, not being paid right when they want it. They are adding late fees and finance charges. If the late fee were to continue the way it is throughout the year, they're basically being paid about $700 a year in late fees and finance charges on some of these. That'll give you my estimate. Kind of like my recommendation, if we could possibly look at some of those that are doing that, that are wanting to put on finance charges and late fees, if we move those to the front of the list, we could, I think, save some money there.
Yep, absolutely. Your copy there. Jason.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
Jody.
Thank you.
Which one did you say it was that's at?
That's in jail, so we can read that. Y'all pretty full over there?
Yeah, 42 at one point, over the weekend, 14 came in, a few went out. But it is staying very full at this time.
Do you think they'll have court Friday with Superman celebration?
As of right now, it's scheduled, I don't know what the docket looks like. Fridays is usually kind of a reserve day. Last Friday was very minimal. Usually Friday was a minimal day.
Okay.
Juvenile court's been moved from Fridays to Wednesdays once a month, so that kind of cleared that for other things that may come up.
Okay.
We wanted to open that up for Superman. You wanted to open that up for Superman like you did before, or?
You mean, what were you asking? Yeah, the annex building? Yeah, they're going to use that building, I think Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, but I didn't know if with court going on, if it's going to affect it or what.
If it is, it'll be a very small.
I think as of right now, we're just planning on not having it available until after business hours, in case there is court. We don't want to take a chance, or the court system doesn't want to take a chance.
I can check, see what the docket looks like, and let you know beforehand on what it looks like.
Yeah. Okay.
You happen to know which time that this tent center sprinkler was coming out of, didn't you? she put me on.
I don't know. Honestly don't.
You wanna do?
I can look at,
It'd be under.
like with the fire extinguisher.
Yeah,
like that.
well, sprinkler system, so
It'd be the same.
I guess, yeah.
I'll look at that. So just leave that part blank and I'll fill it in.
I'll take pictures of these claims, guys, for on Terra, and send that to Josh and Corey, and
Okay.
make sure, you know,
Make
it's
sure.
all accurate. I'll put an email, send you a copy.
It's several dollars this time.
Yeah. Y'all got anything else for Chad? No. Good.
I'll look into that for you and I'll let you know what,
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think it was right now, Corey just rather have, them not use it until like 4 o'clock unless, you know, we get his approval.
Okay.
So, but yeah, just let me know how the docket looks. I guess I can talk to him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright. February 1st, I'll leave running home.
Come on up, Brian.
See you, Chip.
I talked to y'all before about the 32 port capabilities in 4 years. As of April, I got 11 of those knocked down, so me and Chris working on an after action report with the Maple Grove incident. So there's gonna be another four to 6 knocked out there. So pretty good pace there. Last couple storm systems, nothing to report damage wise. I think this last one over the weekend was like 1 limb down, so been fairly lucky. And I talked to y'all last week about the thresholds. We're probably not gonna meet at the county level, but it looks like with the Mississippi and stuff, they might meet at the state level, which that's 19.2 million and some change. So, but for the county, we have to be at $58,321.60. So with the March 10th day, we're not gonna be anywhere near that, I don't think. But right now the river's looking good for us. At the Paducah gauge is at 32.2. We got another, looks like 3 inches, and kind of level off to about the 10th. When the Mississippi starts going down, we'll start going down a little bit. So, which at Cape, they're up there pretty good, 46 feet. It's gonna be the crest on the 7th.
Levy Creek, north of St. Louis, wasn't there?
Yeah, they got all kinds of. Here's a sit rep from this morning from the state. Brought all the copies. If you want to take a look at that, see what the other counties got going on. Some of the stuff looks like a lot of sand boils and like Union, Alexander.
How much has it came up in the last week?
On the Mississippi?
No, but they,
I mean, it's been a steady rise since, looks like the 27th, it was around 28 feet. Did it just come up? I'll show you the graph.
I've got a tractor down there, and there is no concern.
Seems like a big deal.
Just kind of a little steady increase, I guess, with, you know.
Is it set to
Ours is
You think after this weekend's rain, it'll jump much, or?
Well, the river forecast will go for 48 hours, so I don't see it changing too much, you know. But, I mean, 32 feet, we don't start having problems until another 52 feet, so.
I mean, we had problems prior to that.
Well,
Really 45
Yeah,
is
with
when
the-
we start getting nervous.
yeah, with the,
Because then an inch rain can shoot it up to 4.5 in a second.
well, the reason I said 52, that's when the floodgate there in Unionville.
Yeah.
And we start getting homes in danger there at that point, so.
There's home getting danger here before 52 though. Down here by the pool,
Yeah.
45, 46, 47.
It's Brickback Ridge. But,
And then you got Belgrade and stuff like that goes under sometimes. But I wouldn't think that would happen yet. We got a long way to go before that happens.
he's about 50 foot when I start thinking about sandbagging operations. and
But they're
stuff.
showing what, 32 right now?
Yeah, well, it's 32.2 right now, and then a little bit of increase to 32.5, so. Then they're showing it dropping off once the Mississippi does, so about the 10th. I guess it's just like pulling a drain on a plug there, in the bathtub there. But I didn't have much for y'all, just wanted to update you on those numbers. So,
That's what we're,
but we would have to get the federal reimbursement, that's with public and private assistance. Which no one's come forward, like house-wise, you know, on the private side, anything. Which a lot of those people didn't in 2011, right back there on Fairgrounds Road, one of the main ones. And yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna meet it this time for the Mississippi flooding, but
yeah, it's been flooded for what they say, 84 days now or something?
they said it since the first year it's crashed 3 times above 40. 44 was one of them, I just glanced at it. Shows the Cape gauge, but it's kind of glanced
What
at
is
it.
flood stage over here?
Cape gauge. 42 is a major flood, so they're at right now 44.5. It's going to go up to 46 on the 7th. So they're going to have a pretty good rise.
Yeah, 4 foot.
Yeah, I know, like, I think it was McClure that put more pumps in tonight. Well,
Is
last night.
that levee that breached, is that relieving them any pressure?
Imagine a little bit, but there's probably so much water coming down there and out of the Missouri and
Because you'd think if a levee breaches, it would help the river, unfortunately.
I guess we're at and how much, you know, potential land to flood. You
I
know.
guess it depends on how many dams, how many locks are between
I
here.
tell you, Alton's doing it right. They got their, you know, use those, I guess, I don't know what they're called, but the concrete barriers that they use on the highways and stuff. Wrap those in plastic and stack them on top of each other, like their downtown area. I like that's pretty smart.
As long as you can get in there when it's dry, I guess.
But that's all I had, just a little
Yeah, that's
update
about
on
it.
everything.
Those are about a yard of concrete apiece. Weigh quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, with that, you know, building those barriers, all the sandbaggers doing is just giving it support, and the plastic does all that, which is obviously have seepage and stuff. I guess slows the river down. But
Yep. Can I keep this?
yeah, you can keep that. Gerald, you want the other half of this? For the, I mean, it's got the other counties, but
Yeah. Let's read that.
some reading here, but y'all gentlemen have a good day. Unless you have
Thank
anything
you,
else
Brian.
for me.
Thank you, Brian.
Everything's good, man.
All right, y'all have a good one.
You too.